Hey guys, Lady Death here. We're on 76 Adventures, and we are going to pick up where we left off in just a mo once I have everything set up. This is a spare of the moment stream. I had no plan of doing this, but it was like, fuck it. Why do you still say upcoming? Now, why is my iPad so... There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, so in the last episode, we found out that more about what Stoltz is doing, and it's essentially he is screwing over people and fucking with people just to further his own gain and protect his family business. And now we're going to be doing more quests for him.
You should have arrived a few years back.
Impeccable timing. I was just thinking of you. You've gone through great lengths to clear a path ahead for us. The stage has been set for final preparations.
Hugo, we can't just go back to business after what you did.
Business? No, we can save that for later. I understand how my methods may seem extreme, but remember you are only seeing the end of the story. There are many chapters you've missed up until now. Perhaps I can provide some insight. Did you know that lightning can reach temperatures hotter than the surface of the sun? Energy beyond that of a star, and yet we can survive being struck by it. The lost. Myself. My Cassidy. We live with it inside us, dancing, colliding, beautifully and violently. Invisible forces taking form right here, inside, in a fervent embrace. Chaos contained.
It's a shame we don't have the workforce to spruce this place up a
In
little.
all honesty, sounds like you're on a bit of an ego trip, Hugo.
That's just it, though. This isn't just about me. Please, I'll continue. When I first heard my Cassie's voice, it was magnetic, ensnaring me from across the room. Every footstep perfectly placed, as if I'd done it 1,000 times before. It was a force. A path so clear, so natural, a gravitational pull. Two entities brought together, and a magnificent explosion as a result. Only possible with our meeting. The world shifted at our very presence. From that point on, we did the impossible together.
Your past doesn't excuse what you've done.
You think I'm speaking of the past? No. When the feral mind began to take her, I feared losing her forever. That spark between us lost its charge. She slipped further and further away. I made a choice. To follow the only path that had provided us any hope. I reignited that spark. I brought her to the device. I pushed it to its limit. I allowed it to impart on us that power greater than the burning surface of the sun.
Oh, Christ. So you caused the accident, created the Lost?
An accident implies a lack of intent. No, it was a choice. The creation of the Lost was no mistake. Its failure to reach completion is, however, a half-step that left them deserted in a reality all their own. But we need to bring them back. All of them. Not just my Cassie. We need to bridge the divide. That is what I'm trying to fix here. That is where I need your help.
Fucking hell, I ain't doing this. You're checking all the mad scientist boxes, Hugo.
You should know by now that I am no scientist. All of our best minds have led me here, though. Many of them now lost themselves. Listen to my plan. Then decide whether to cast me the villain.
You already have.
We are so close to a solution now. I've provided Hilda and Audrey with all they need to complete our work. If you speak with them downstairs, they will be able to provide next steps.
We felt the whole vault shaking a while back. Security said it was nothing.
I'm done helping you.
Then don't help me. Help her and the others in this vault. And the lost. You can throw me aside once we fix this. Please. Now, is there anything else? I'd prefer if we could begin soon.
Audrey is never going to forgive you, you know.
You say that now. But when we succeed, when we fix all of this, well, I imagine she'll come around.
Better get to it then.
We couldn't have come this far without you. I hope you know that.
I really do hate you. You're fucking insane. The more I get deeper into this fucking DLC, the more I'm realizing I just want to shoot him.
You think I'm happy doing this, James? Of course not. But what choice do we have? This isn't just about us. It's about everyone here in the vault. Everyone we've lost.
He's not just a liar. He's a killer, Audrey.
Can we get started already? The tissue samples aren't gonna remain stable forever.
Oh, it's you. We were just trying to figure out... I don't know. Everything.
Everything okay?
We both know everything is far from okay. We need to put an end to this soon.
We're going to be overseeing a final experiment that could alter the future of this vault.
All of our work is coming to fruition. My research on understanding the lost, Audrey's on the weather machine, but the last piece is Uncle Hugo. Like, literally, we're examining a piece of him. Gross, I know. But once we have the right data, we can run the machine again to reverse the effects of the lost. We think.
Yeah, definitely reverse it. How is that possible?
Thanks to the flesh of that madman, loath as I am to say it.
My father is the only one afflicted by the machine that has managed to retain his senses. At first, we speculated that it could be related to a sight impairment, but we are certain now there's more to it. He seems to have mutated differently from the other lost.
The experiments I've been running all but confirmed it.
We think the reason is because he was the one to push the big button, so to speak. He made direct contact with the device. The electricity spread out from him, almost like a conduit.
Are you sure about this?
We are, and have the evidence to back it.
We've been comparing tissue samples from Uncle Hugo with ones from Papa and the others. The behavior from Uncle Hugo's sample is far more complex and responsive to stimuli. It's almost as if he's a completed specimen and the rest are just imitating him.
We've been repairing and adjusting the machine to potentially complete the Lost's transformation, using that monster upstairs as a template.
You've got to see this is madness, right?
No. Which is why we run tests first. We aren't simply going to fire up the machine again and hope he's right. We need to be sure first.
That's
What?
where you come in.
Yeah.
We need you to head surface side and run the experiment for us. We've set up a number of devices that can simulate the effects of,
It'll simulate what the impact of different device configurations will have on lost cells. In other words, we can test what would happen if we followed my uncle's plan on a smaller scale.
How will we know if this works? Wait, I don't think I can run this experiment. No, I probably could. How will we know if this works?
We're going to be reading the results as they're relayed back here. We'll be in communication via radio tuners on the devices as well. If this proves worthless, my father is going to have to... Well, we'll deal with that when we know for sure.
Fucking hell. Okay, I'll head up to those devices. Just point me there.
I'll mark the first device for you. We'll make contact once we see it up and running.
Anyone else kind of excited about this? Just me then?
Okay. This is fucking crazy. This is absolutely insane. We're gonna try and create, by the sounds of it, we're gonna end up making more. And Hugo is just fucking insane. I just realized I exited here and there's gonna be ghouls. But I can fast. What the hell? Yeah, it's Korea. How did you even hit me? I was in the air. Alright, where am I going? Why is this... There we go. I'm just gonna fast travel here. Because I am not running that entire distance. Fuck that. Oops, sorry about that. I really hate Hugo at this point. I really do. The thing is, I'm very curious to see what it's like on my Raider playthrough whenever I get round to it. Oh yeah, I'm probably... You know what, I'm going to try this. See how this functions, because I haven't used this one yet. So I'm getting up that, which means I probably do need to kill a bunch of people. This looks like a bloody ghoul. No? Super mutants. Okay, so this is not that good. Okay, switching back to this. Go. Just gonna take everything because fuck it. Okay, I'm not healing, so there must be a second enemy somewhere. Or fourth enemy, technically. But I don't see him, so fuck it.
Running control test. This will show us how added storm energy under the machine's bolt configuration interacts with... Told you, James. This is true.
should have kept all my stim packs. I sold them all yesterday. Where's that shot coming from?
Test completed. As suspected. They become further agitated, volatile. They're much less stable than Uncle Hugo's now.
Great. Now we know the thing that was bound to fail will fail. On to the next device. Over and out.
Okay, where's the other device? All the way over here. Okay. Oh, this is going according to plan. Yay. Oh, I'm not as close as I thought I was. And I can't jump as high as I think. Alright, what enemies am I... What enemies am I going to be facing this time? Cultists!
Device 2 starting up now. We will be using the new configuration.
No, turkeys.
And the lost will begin to behave closer to Uncle Hugo's. To the sample from Father, even from across the table. They're moving toward it.
Let me see Hugo's. Dear Lord. It's not just that. They're mirroring it, following it. Almost like puppets on strings.
How is this even possible? Did Uncle Hugo know this would happen?
That bastard. He isn't planning to fix them. He's planning to bring them under his control. Sleazy, Vault-Tec scum. I knew it! I'm bringing him into custody. Now!
Oberlin, wait! James! Damn it, he's gone. You're still there, right? There's one more device. Please head there.
This is not a good idea.
This isn't some kind of fluke.
This is not a good idea. This is seriously not a good idea. We shouldn't even be messing with this. Just take him into custody and remove him from the premises. That's basically all you need to do at this point. This is not a good idea. Ay, ay. Literally, you can tell that he's trying to gain control of an army to use this for his own personal fucking gain. Welcome to the stream, hope you enjoy. Oh, there's some more gunfire. This is not going to end well. I'm going to be... I can probably guarantee that I'm going to be fighting a ton of Lost in the final mission. Because I'm going to have to go and get fucking Hugo. I can guarantee it. I keep thinking I hear turkeys. Robots? Potentially I'm going to be fighting.
Starting final test now.
No, lost. Alright, let's get rid of you. But I'll look at that comment in a second. You're gonna have to refresh my memory on that quest.
What's coming in now? Please, please be different. No. Why? God damn him.
Audrey, we've got a problem. Bastard is gone.
Guy in West Tech.
What?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You, get back here ASAP. Over and out.
Yeah, I know which quest you're on about now. Oh, I'm overcome, whoops, wrong one. Alright, this must be the final mission. That gives me extra carry weight. That should... Yep. Alright, looks like I'm gonna kill a shit ton of Lost. Because he's now surrounded by an entire army by the sounds of it. The thing is, from the get-go, because he was a board member of Vault-Tec, I already had suspicions about him. And now they're all basically just being confirmed each part I do. Huh, weird. He's not there. I wonder where he could be. Actually, wait, where is everyone? Where is everyone? No, there we go. Whoop. I always think that's the way to go.
I'm so sorry, Daniel. Much is up. Good, you're here. The situation has developed and we're short on time.
Mm-hmm. Developed? How so?
Here's the sitrep. We've discovered that Hugo didn't leave alone. He's taken Cassidy with him. That can only mean one thing. He's going to activate the weather machine already. Bastard. This experiment was just to distract us. He already had all the pieces he needed.
Yep, not surprised. Wait, what do you mean he had all the pieces?
The weather machine was already set to the parameters we just tested. This was a final trial run before the real deal. We can discuss our terrible choices later. We have to act now.
Where is he headed?
There's only one place. He's likely to reach the meteorology sector any minute now. Up at the Hawksbill weather station. Audrey already left to try and stop him, but even with Cassidy, he's gotten too much of a head start.
No time to waste. See ya.
No, wait. We need to discuss what you'll do when you get there.
I want to kill him.
Brief. I need him alive.
Ugh. I'm not... Ooh.
We need him breathing if we want to learn more about this affliction. It'd be years of research lost.
I'm not going to say that. Fine, I'll bring him in.
Thank you. Expect resistance, but remember, bring him in alive. Dismissed.
Well, if he fights and makes me kill him, not my fault.
Shame we don't have the workforce to spruce this place up a little.
Alright.
Vault 63 has lasted this long. No reason.
Well, we're getting to the final stretch of the DLC. Like, it's not a large location and it's not a large DLC, but in all honesty, I'm not that against it. Considering this is a live game online and putting bite-sized content in there, like a decent amount of content and stuff like that, I'm assuming there's going to be a bunch of side quests to do. But when it comes to the actual main quest line, it's not that many missions, but I'm not that bothered. Like, this is a good amount because, well, I get to play 76 again for a few hours and see some new content and a new area. And frankly, I'm just generally having a good old time. Yeah, I'm not fucking with you two. I can't be bothered to waste the ammo. The door is already open. I don't know why I had to press that button again, but hey ho. But yeah, I'm just enjoying, like, it's not a lot of content. It's not like a full-fledged DLC kind of like way the Brotherhood was or Wastelanders, but it's enough to get people interested in the game again because it's new content, new area to explore. It's a new mystery.
Finally, I thought you'd never make it. He's locked me out, but I bought some time by disrupting the startup sequence. It's only a matter of minutes before he gets it up and running again, though. I can't believe it's come to this. I hate him. So fucking much!
It's okay, Audrey. We're going to stop him.
Yes, we are. For good. He needs to die.
No.
God. Did I really just say that? This is really the only choice he's given me, isn't it? Oh, it's true. Please, he has to die. He can't do this again.
Oberlin wants him alive. He might be right.
You don't understand. Oberlin thinks we can still fix all of this. But we can't. We're out of options. The experiment proves that. If he's left alive, he might break free. He might try this again. He's not just a monster. He's a manipulator. He has to die. It's the only way. Please. We need to end this.
Dead, alive, I'll figure it out. He needs to be stopped first.
Believe me, I know I'm starting to sound like I'm losing it too, but this is the only way. I'll begin unlocking the doors to the top floor. Just make your way there. The area is crawling with Lost. Probably his doing. Be careful. I'll be in touch over the loudspeakers. Please, go.
Okay. Get me out of this. Okay, I need to actually drink first. So, I'm gonna eat one of those.
Don't talk to me right now.
I'm not! I'm literally eating! Alright, where are we gonna go? You said upper levels.
Okay, that'll get you in. Just focus on the Lost while I work on the next.
Jesus! I love how I get a phone call when I'm streaming. Unfortunately, Green, I can't pick up your call right now. Give me a second, I'm gonna text her back seeing if everything is okay.
Got it. You're almost there. One more to go.
What do you mean, one more to go?
God, you almost gave me a heart attack.
What's the status? We're not vomiting up electricity, so that's a promising sign. Wait, we still haven't gotten to him yet? Pick up the pace. We've got to hurry.
The texting!
Kill him. Are you crazy? No, we need him alive.
James, you need to keep him alive. Honest to God. Have to.
Soldier, you know your orders. Do not let emotion guide you. We need him alive.
I don't give a fuck.
Please, end this for good.
I don't give a fuck. In all honesty, I think he should die. Yeah, I know, right?
It's open. Get in there.
I'm working on it. Well, bearing in mind we did kill the love of her life, and it wasn't even by choice. It was because he manipulated us into doing it, and we didn't even know. And he's basically controlled his family this entire time.
My friend! Schön dich wiederzusehen. I apologize for pulling the wool over your eyes earlier. I needed a suitable distraction to hold their interest. But I should warn you, any attempt to dissuade me will be made in vain. I recommend turning back while you can.
All I'm going to say is yes, and it's actually in my... Not in the previous stream, it was in the stream before. It's part 2, I believe. So, if you want to know about it, go for it. Because this, I believe this is the end of the DLC. Hugo, stop this before it's too late.
Too late? Too late for what? For a solution to our problems? Do you not see? My darling standing right here beside me. She walked here with me, followed my every step. Do you not understand what this means? I know the others wouldn't, but surely you do.
Bro, the world's already fucked up enough. We don't need any more. I see that she's a puppet.
You're a child. You understand nothing.
Fuck you.
Months ago, before we ever crossed paths, I stood here with Cassidy, just as we had a decade ago. I ran this machine again, hoping, begging for a solution, and at worst, a release from this solitary life. The results were unexpected, more severe than my first attempt. The storm, you see? The shattering of the land around here? A result of that brave step.
Yeah, it's unfucking natural. So what? Third time's the charm?
This would imply it was a failure. It wasn't. I made great progress in my second attempt. I was able to calm my Cassidy. Suddenly, she responded to my will. She followed my footsteps. She looked me in the eyes again. In that moment of bliss, we fled away back to the atrium. Hand in hand, like schoolchildren, we ran while this devilish machine spun on, sowing destruction. I learned something important about the power I hold. I am the gravitational force they need. I am a vessel for this storm. I can move them, save them.
You aren't helping them. You're just controlling them.
For now, perhaps. But that's why we must finish this. For months, I've pushed Hilda and Audrey toward the solution. I knew it was in me, the signal to shepherd them. I just needed them to isolate it, decode it, replicate it. To teach our machine to dance to my song, to forge a true bridge between me and our lost children. But truly, the last missing piece was you, mein Freund. Without your drive, we'd have been stuck. So, before we end this for good, I do want to thank you again for being a catalyst for change. Now, let's finish this, shall we? I have business to attend to.
Yeah, with my bullets. Fuck it, you're gonna die. There is no way. This isn't free will. This isn't a solution, Hugo.
You know nothing. I can see that now. Free will? Violence is the only will your ilk understands. En garde.
Okay, well, I guess. Wow. You don't take damage. I can't see a fucking thing! Let's reload this, get rid of you two. Why am I stuck on? Sorry, Hugo. How are you getting back up? I need to thin out the herd. Hugo, I'll deal with you in a second. I need to deal with your fucking minions first. Oh, I'm over combat again. How am I a traitor? I've never stood for anything you did. Alright, time to spin out the hood again. Shit, this thing's about to break. Again?
You've made enemies. Wrong person.
I beg to differ. Bruh, why are you naked? I hope this thing don't break.
all you have.
Seriously, how many times am I gonna have to do this?
I underestimated your strength, it would seem. I suppose this is an unfortunate turn of events for me, isn't it?
I'm sorry it has to come to this, truly.
We aren't finished just yet. Please, listen. There's another way. You don't have to end this. You can still help me, if only you'd see things my way for a moment. If only you'd see the sparkle in her eyes. There's hope. She is in there. They all are. I can be the bridge. I just need your help this one final time. That pull between us. Every footstep perfectly placed once more. So please, help me.
No. The thing is, there is a risk he could escape. But there is, could learn a lot from his biology. I don't know. I'm gonna capture him. Because she's doing it out of hatred. And I feel like once she's calmed down and had a bit of time to grieve and go through everything, she's still gonna hate him. But she'll, as a scientist, she'll appreciate that I kept him alive.
I have no strength to fight. Do what you will then. Fool.
Good. He's still breathing. Hurry up and power down that machine. We'll come retrieve him when it's safe.
I trusted you. I fucking trusted you.
Oh, shut up. Oh, there's Cassidy. I am doing what I feel is right. She can hate me as much as she fucking wants, but at the end of the day, if there... Oh, I can't fast travel. If there is a way of... Ooh. Is there a workbench in here? I need a workbench. Because I am overcumbered. But I am literally just doing what I feel is right. And killing him, as even though he's done a lot, it doesn't sit right with me knowing that he could be used to potentially reverse everything that's happened. Like, potentially this could literally backfire. But it just doesn't sit right with me. Like, if I was in a different mood, then yeah, I'd probably end up killing him. But it all depends on for one, what mood I'm in, and two, how like when it comes to the thing is, the reasoning behind it isn't nefarious. Originally, the reasoning behind it isn't nefarious. He just wanted to essentially save his wife. And love can make you do stupid things. Yes, he's a member of Vault-Tec, but he could do a bunch of stupid shit for the person you love, and the thing is, that's just a fact.
Hopefully Daniel will report in soon.
He's dead. I already told you.
Much as you did a hell of a good job back there. I knew you'd do the right thing. You've been a good soldier for us. Glad we put our trust in you. Yep, you're one of the good ones, all right. No doubt about it. I'm just glad we're on the same team. Hate to go toe-to-toe with someone like you.
I pity Hugo, actually.
Don't. That's exactly how he's manipulated us for years. His mask's off now. He's got no hold over us anymore. I'm sure it feels like he got off easy, but I assure you that's not the case. He's sedated for now, and still recovering from that proper ass-whooping you provided. But once he wakes up, the time for rest is over. The research begins. He's the key to solving the Lost, and we'll see to it that he remains a silent contributor.
So you've made him a lab rat?
If he wasn't the solution to all this, I'd have put him in a body bag myself. He should feel lucky that he's valuable enough to keep alive. In the meantime, we'll sort out the mess the sorry SOB left us. So, rest easy. But, look. I can't give you a Medal of Honor. Don't have one to give. But I would, if I could. This goes without saying, but you've more than earned my respect. I hope that means something to you. Don't go turning into a stranger, all right? That's an order.
Oh, I've reached max.
It's good to have someone reliable to count on again. Maybe now
I
we can
didn't start
fixing
spending my
things
money.
around here.
Well, that's the... Haha, yay. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna have to get Green to translate it. But I was hoping I was gonna get one of these. This thing looks actually quite awesome. To be honest, I probably put these on my Vault-Tec character. Yeah, my I don't have a Vault character. That's on PS4. That's on Fallout 4. But yeah. Well, that's the DLC by the looks of things. There's no more. So, yeah, my thoughts. Okay, when it comes to the ending, it all depends on your point of view, and the way, and your morals, and all of this, and your personal code. And for me, okay, I'm not going to put myself fully into his shoes, because I wouldn't be on the fucking Vault-Tec board, regardless. But I would go to great lengths to essentially save the person I love. So in that view, I can understand why he went to the lengths he did. I don't agree with what he's done, but I don't think he should die for everything he's done. Like, he should be miserable, yes. But I don't think he should die. I think he should fix what he's done and then be in prison for the rest of his life. Because he's an asshole, yes. He's a manipulator, yes. And he's probably always been like that. But the one thing, the one constant throughout this entire DLC is his love for his wife. That's why I made the like. I think he should die, yes, but knowing the fact that he did all of this for his wife, it makes it a little different when it comes to factoring that in. If you didn't factor it in, then yeah, I would have killed him. But because he literally just did all this for his wife, that's the only reason why I let him live. Because I would do the same. Because love makes you stupid, and love will cloud your judgment, especially when they're drifting away. I don't need to be a power armor anymore, yay! I can go back to my stealth build, which I will do when I get back to the back to my house, because this thing needs repairing. But I am very happy with the DLC. It definitely made me question a few things, especially when certain... Wow, that's a lot of fusion cores. Wow, that's a lot of ammo. Yoink. Especially when it came to certain questions he asked. Like, there were some questions that were kind of like really deep and complicated questions that there isn't a simple answer for. And I find it quite cool. Like, there was this one about the boat. If you replaced everything on the boat, would it be essentially a new boat, a different boat? Me personally, I believe it would. It would be a brand new boat because everything's been replaced. But when does it become a new boat? When the last piece is installed. Then it's basically a new one. But that's just my view on that question. But there's been a couple of them when it comes to that. And I just kind of like those questions because it gets you to think a little. And then the quest itself, the area was just awesome. Really loud. And very irritating, especially if you're a stealth build like I am. I'm just glad that I have a backup build when it comes to shit like that. I can switch to my tank build. So I'm glad I could do that. But I hope they do like a follow-up side quest or something for this, and they do find a cure for the Lost. I don't see them doing that because they are a formidable enemy to go up against, especially because it makes stealth users have such a harder time because of the fact that they can see you even if you're in stealth. So I do find that quite cool. But now, I'm going to be ending the stream and putting all of these on charge. And pulling out all of my weapons. I need to repair one of them. I need to swap out perks because there is a perk I need... Wait, is it already on? No. This one. But yes, thank you all so much for joining me for the new DLC of 76. Hopefully... Oh god, that's how close it was to breaking. Shit. If I had to go another round with him, this would have broke. But thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and hit the subscribe button. I've been Lady Death, and I will see you for the next one. Cheerio, and goodbye.